Alrighty, hello, hello, welcome to yoga. All right, let's get started today. We're gonna be in a comfortable seated position on your mat. So go ahead and find a seat. All right, and just allow the hands to sit however it naturally feels in your lap. So they can be palms down, they can just sit however it feels good. No need to worry about how your hands are. And then just start to kind of check in with yourself. Start closing the eyes. Start to notice your breath. So throughout today's practice, if there's ever anything that I throw at you that you're just not quite sure of, just listen to your body. Honor that. Know that you never have to do anything that doesn't feel right to you. But maybe you just might want to try it. You never know. And as we sit here, I want you to notice your sitting bones pressing down into the earth. Maybe wiggle your toes a bit. Get really present here in this moment. Allow the tailbone press down as you root a little higher, lifting up, shoulder blades lift. Spine grows a little longer. As our spine grows longer, our breath also goes a little longer. Taking a really long time to exhale all the air. Today's practice is about being super okay. And it's more of, are you looking for the next problem to solve or out in the world? Are you constantly searching for something to be upset about or something to talk about? Or instead, are you just tackling those problems, those things that come up as they arise, and you don't necessarily foresee them coming? You're present, you're in the moment, you're super okay. And it's almost about this practice of contentment. That remembering that all we need, we already have. So I want you to bring your hands now to palms pressing together, palm center, right at the heart, Somositi Iti. Gently bow your head to your own heart and set an intention for today's class. Maybe about being super okay, being content. And I want you to take a nice deep breath into that intention. And remembering that today we will learn, practice, and remember to face challenge as it comes, instead of creating our own little drama around it. And we'll remain present as often as we can. Go ahead and now let the arms just fall down by the side. You can start to bring the eyes open a little bit, start to drink in the light around you. And then we're going to move forward onto our mat. We're going to come into tabletop position. And I want you to really press down into the hands. We're going to go into cow first. So allow the belly to drop down, the heart to lift, shoulder blades lift, tailbone lifts. Good. Press down to the hands, draw the belly in, cat pose. Press as we lift through the upper spine, upper back, and then bit by bit, slowly unwind, cow pose. Heart comes up last, shoulder blades back. Good. One more time. Press down, lift, cat. Pull belly in. Press the knees down, hands down. Good. And then slowly release. Bring your hands about an inch in front of you. We're going to slowly make our way up into downward facing dog. So curl the toes, lift the knees. And then as we arrive here, if it feels good, again, pedal through. Moving and not being so stiff, but allowing the ribs to move. Whatever feels good as we arrive here. And then as we normally take inventory, we take pause here. This is a great opportunity to acknowledge the spaces that feel good in the body, the spaces that have room and are not creaky, if you will, with our joints. But instead, a lot of times we end up focusing on the things, we have a laundry list of things that we wish we could change. For instance, maybe our hamstrings feel really tight. And instead, I want you to just drop into just being present without focusing all the things that you wish were different. And allow them to just be. Take another beautiful breath in this space. And then I want you to slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Go slow. No hurry, no worry. Allow your head to just drop down, nice and heavy. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Find length from the tailbone all the way out to the crown of the head. And then exhale, release. Good. If your feet are apart, you can toe heel your feet a little closer together so the big toes are touching. Small space between the heels. Good. We're going to press into our feet, lift all the way up, mountain pose, reach out of the fingertips, press into the feet, lift up. Good. Hands come to heart center. Bow softly to your own heart. Exhale. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose, lift the arms. Good. Exhale, we bow out and over the toes, leading more with your heart than with your head. Soft bend to the knees if you need to. Drop your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, release. Drop your head. Hands touch the earth. Step back to high plank. Use your knees if you need to. We're going to lower all the way down to the ground. Let the elbows kiss the ribs. As we arrive, untuck the toes. Good. Finding cobra. Strong legs. Lift the heart. Inhale. Legs are lifted. Or pressing down. Exhale. Release. Good. Go ahead and curl the toes. Maybe lift the knees and inhale. Rise to plank. Good. Exhale. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Big, beautiful breath. Good. Inhale. Big toes come together. Bend the knees. Look at the hands. Travel. Step or hop. Top of your space. Drop the head. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Release. Good. Press on into the feet. Lift up. Mountain pose. Reach up. Hands come to heart center. Bow at your own heart for just a moment. Exhale. Inhale, arms up, mountain. Good. Exhale, bow out and over the toes, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Hands touch the earth, step back to high plank. We're going to lower all the way down to the earth. Good. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Press into the feet, into the little toe. Exhale, release. Good. Curl the toe and inhale, rise, plank. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Good. Come up on the toes one last time. Bend the knees. Look at your hands. Travel. Top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Find the length. Exhale, release. Good. Here we go. Inhale, rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Good. Hands heart center. Inhale, rise, arms up, lift up. Good. Out and over the toes. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, release. Down with the hands. Step back to high plank. Good. Lower all the way to the earth. Untuck the toes and inhale, rise, cobra. Good. Nice strong legs. Exhale, release. Curl the toes and inhale, rise, plank. Exhale, take it back. Perfect. Pause for a moment. Maybe you have a slight shift. One more breath. Find openness. Inhale. Good. Bring the big toes to touch. Bend your knees. Look at your hands. Step or jump. Top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. We move on. Exhale, release. Good. Big toes are together. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Bend the knees. Float the arms up. Good. We're lifting up and out of the fingertips without wearing our shoulders as earrings. Our ribs are lifted up and off of our hip bones, and we're sitting back and down. Imagine that the toes are light, that they're not really necessarily touching the floor. They're there, they're not touching. The weight is heavy into the heels. One more beautiful breath. We're going to airplane our arms, palms facing down, pinkies pull towards one another, pinching at the shoulder blades almost. Good, beautiful breath. We're going to do an open twist to your right. So we're going to lift the right arm forward, and then right arm is going to go back. So open twist. So you're looking towards your right. Your left hand is forward. It's okay. There you go. Left hand is forward, right hand is back. Now notice your left knee. Pull that left knee back, left hip back. A lot of times it chases the right. Good. Draw the right shoulder blade back a little bit more. Good. Airplane your arms. This is called chair plane. Palms down. Good. Pull pinkies towards one another. Low ribs in. All right, we're going to do the same thing. It's tricky. Don't worry. It's tricky. We're going to open twist to the left. So left arm is going to go forward and then back. Right arm is forward. There you go. Right arm is forward. Left arm is back. So tricky. Now notice your right knee. Pull the right knee back. Pull the right hip back. Meet with the other. Big, beautiful breath. One more inhale. Good. Exhale. Airplane your arms. Chair plane. Good. Inhale. Mountain with the back bend. Press into your feet. Lift up. And then like someone's holding you. Add that little back bend. You've got this. Inhale. Rise up. Mountain. Exhale. Fold out and over the toes. Inhale. Halfway lift. Good. Exhale. Release. Hands come down. We're going to do our first chaturanga. So we'll step back into high plank. Use your knees if you need to. We're going to lower halfway down and pause. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Upward facing dog or cobra. If you're doing up dog, your feet are nice and strong and your thighs are lifted. Exhale. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Good. Beautiful. Inhale. Big breath in. Bring your big toes to touch. And then inhale. The right leg lifts nice and slow. Spread the toes on that right foot. Good. Gently step it through. Low lunge right between the hands. Rearrange if you need to. And then inhale, we rise up. Crescent lunge. So you're on the toe of the back foot. There you go. Big inhale. Shoulders are relaxed. Good. And there's no worries here. If we wobble and wobble, that means that we're alive, that we are persevering. There's never anything that has to be perfect here. Good. From here, we're going to bring our arms down, one leg mountain pose. So we're going to stand on our right leg and lift our left leg. And again, it's okay if it wobbles and bobbles. One more breath in. Good. We're going to step it back one more time into that crescent lunge. Arms go up. Crescent lunge. Yes. Good. That was a wonderful transition. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, lift up. Back in that one-legged mountain Tadasana pose. Perfect. From here, when we step back, we're going to have airplane arms. So we're going to step back into crescent lunge, airplane arms. Wonderful. Big inhale. Good. We're going to open it up. Warrior two. So open to the left. Your right arm is forward. Yep. There you go. Good. Warrior two. And you need to. You can move the legs a little bit. Settle in, especially since it's our first warrior two. Reach out of the left and the right hands. Lift up through the sternum. Find your breath. Inhale. Good. Extended side angle. Right arm, right thigh. Left arm up and over towards the front of your room. Front edge of your mat. Trying to turn your left ribs behind you. Good. Inhale here. Press into your feet. Stay in your lunge. Reverse the warrior. Keep that knee bent. Good. Right arm is lifted up and back. One more breath. Good. Exhale. Take it down and through. Chaturanga Dandasana. Remember, you can always use your knees, or you can skip these if you need to. You'll meet us in down dog. Exhale. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Perfect. Bring your big toes to touch. And now inhale. The left leg lifts. Spread the toes. Good. Gently step it through. Low lunge. Good. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Press into those feet for the lifting of the sternum. the chest, the heart. Here we go. We're going to stand on the left leg. Arms go down. One-legged mountain. Perfect. Inhale. We're going to step it back. Crescent lunge. Nice and controlled. Good. Good. Inhale back into one-legged mountain. Arms down. Good. And then this time we're going to step back into crescent lunge with our airplane arms. Exhale. Good. Nice control. It's okay if you're wobbly. Good. Inhale. We're going to open it up. Warrior two towards your right. So you're going to look right. Left arm is forward. Reclaim the bend in the knee if you lost it. Reach out of both fingers, but relax the shoulders. Good. One more inhale here. Find length through the fingertips. Exhale. Left arm, left thigh. Right arm up and over towards the front edge of your mat. Pull your left rib underneath you more. Right shoulder back. Good. Extended side angle. Keep the bend in the knee. Reach your left arm up and back. Open the side body here. Good. Hands go all the way down and through. Chaturanga Dandasana. Step it back. High plank. Lower halfway. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale. Take it back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. And when you take a breath here, inhale. Open mouth. Let it go. Good. Bring your big toes to touch. Come up on your toes. Bend your knees. Look at your hands and travel. Top your space. Step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Chair pose is coming, so make sure your big toes are together. Good, here we go. Bend the knees, lift the arms up. Chair pose. This is gonna get tricky again. It's the same with the sequence that we did last time, so relax the shoulders. It's okay if you get confused. Weight in the heels, airplane your arms, palms down, chair plane. Good. Shine the heart forward, nice and light. Open twist to your right. So left arm is going to go forward. Right arm is back. You're looking to the right. Left knee, left hip is pulled back. There you go. No worries. It's all right. Oh, breathe. Here we go. Chair plane. Good. Now we're going to do it to the left. So left arm back, right arm forward. There you go. Perfect. There we go. There we are. Now notice your right hip. Pull it back. Right knee, pull it back. Good. Chair plane your arms, palms down. Let it burn. If it's not burning for you, get a little heavier to the booty. Inhale, rise up, mountain with a back bend because you earned it. Open the heart like someone is supporting you. Inhale, rise, mountain. And then exhale, we bow out and over the toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, release. Hands touch the floor. Step back, high plank. Perfect. And then chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Good. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Big toes together. And then inhale, the right leg lifts. Spread the toes, nice and slow. Good. Gently step it through. Low lunge. Both toes are facing forward. Inhale, we rise up. Both arms lift. Good. We're only doing this one time. So as we go to stand on our Ekapada, the one-legged mountain, bring our arms down. Inhale. Good. Exhale here. One more big breath. Ground down through your right leg. We're going to exhale and lift our left leg strong and straight. Lift the arms up. You've got this. Big breath in. Allow it to shake. Good. Exhale. Gently step back. Crescent lunge, airplane arms. There you go. Good. So now you're going to put crescent lunge. So put your back foot down. There you go. Keeping airplane arms, palms facing down. Really pull that heart open. Good. Warrior two. Inhale. Open it up. So your right hand is forward. I know it's confusing between warrior twos and open arm twist. I do know that. Okay. So I'm trying really hard to help you with this. So warrior two, you're opening your heart, your chest to the inside of your leg. There you go. Perfect. There you go. So right arm is forward. Left arm is back. Your right knee is pulling right. Good, extended side angle, right arm, right thigh. Maybe you reach for the ground. Maybe you're not quite ready yet. That's okay. Reach the left arm up, look up. Draw your right ribs underneath you more. Here we go, stay in the lunge, reverse the warrior, press back. Big inhale, even if the breath doesn't want to go there. Good, Chaturanga Dandasana, hands come down. You can always float the right leg if you wish for Ekapada. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Good, bring the big toes together. And then inhale, the left leg lifts up into the air. Good, gently step it through, low lunge. Good, inhale, we rise up, crescent lunge, reach the arms up. Good, soften your shoulders. We're going to Ekapada. Inhale, step it forward. Arms are down. Good, nice deep breath. Good, reach the arms up, kick the foot out, exhale. Good, perfect. And then we're going back into that crescent lunge with airplane arms. Step it back, arms back. Put the foot down. Wobble and bobble if you need to, but stand steady, strong. Good, big breath in. Good, open. We're gonna open it up, warrior two. Chest goes to the right. Left arm is forward. There you go, perfect. Relax your shoulders. One more inhale. Good, extended side angle, left arm, left thigh, or towards the ground. Reach, right arm up. Big inhale. Good, exhale, reverse the warrior. Here we go, Chaturanga Dandasana. Hands come through to high plank. Step it back, float the left leg if you wish. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into your thumb and your pointer finger more. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Good. So what I want you to do here is I want you to take a little journey. I want you to take little baby steps, your feet towards your hands. So we're going to come into gorilla pose, Padangusasana. So take your palms and you're going to slide them underneath your feet. So your feet are about hip width distance and you're sliding your hands right underneath your feet. Okay. From here, your knees are slightly bent. From here, you're going to start to drop your head a little bit. Use the energy of your heart via your arms to strengthen, to start to pull you down as you have that magnetism, as your hips lift a little higher into the air. Find your breath here. You're working on a straight leg, but if it's never going to be there, that's okay too. Good. One more breath in this pose, in this moment. Don't wander. Good. Exhale. Bend your knees a little bit more and then get out from underneath your feet. Relax the hands. Good. Bring those toes back to center. Toe heel them together. Big toes to touch. Inhale. Halfway lift. Find length. And then exhale. Fold. Good. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Bend your knees. Float the arms up. Perfect. All right, from here, we're going to airplane our arms, palms face down, chair plane. Pull the pinkies towards one another. Open the heart. Soften the jaw. Good. Good. Bring now your hands to heart center. We're going to go into a prayer twist. So we're going to take our left side of our arm and we're going to try to place it on our right knee. Okay. If you don't have space for that, anything on your left side of your body, even if it's your left wrist, your left hand, will go on the right side. Good. Now notice the hips. If they started to, your left hip started to come up, drop it back down. Look to your right, press the palms in towards one another. You can also have an expression where you reach the arms wide. So like a bird, like wings. You can take your right arm up and your left hand kind of reaches down, still pressing in. I know you're burning, stick with it. Bring the hands back to heart center. Good, airplane your arms. Big inhale. Good, hands back to heart, back to heart center, yes. Prayer twist over to the opposite side, left side. So right arm comes in contact. Any side of the right part of the body comes in contact with the left knee. Press palms if you've got it. Drop your right hip. Maybe you fully express through the arms, lifting through the hand and bottom hand. One more breath, stay with it. Good, back to center. Here we go, stand up mountain with the back bend. You've definitely earned that one. Nice job. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, we bow out and over the toes. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Good, exhale, release. Hands are gonna come to the floor, and I want you to step back to high plank. And this time we're just gonna lower all the way to the floor. Good, we're coming into locust, Shalambhasana. So I want you to think about bringing your hands behind you and either interlace at your palms, or if you can't reach, grab your elbows or your wrist, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna press into our hips. We're going to lift up our heels, our thighs, and our hearts. So reach now, inhale, reach your hands, start to lift the heart, but relax the neck. Reach the hands towards your heels, lift the heels, and breathe. Nice, beautiful breath. And believe that what you're putting into this pose is enough. You've got this. Don't create a problem unless you've got one. Good, find that breath. Inner seams of the legs lift a little higher. Heart lifts, no wrinkle in the back of the neck. Chest is long, long extension. One more inhale, lift a little higher, one more. Good, exhale, slowly put it down like it matters, onto the floor. And then I want you just to bring your hands by your heart, by your chest, like you're gonna push up, but just pause for a moment. Notice the fact that you're breathing. Your heart is beating, and you're moving your body. Here we go. We're going to push the floor away. You can use your knees if you need to. Inhale, rise up. Plank, exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Pedal through the legs. Good. All right, we have one more little sequence. It's going to get some little tricky parts, but just listen to your body. Have fun with it. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to bring our big toes to touch. Our right leg is going to lift into the air. Spread the toes. Good. Exhale, gently step it through. Low lunge. We've been here before. Good. Here we go. Crescent lunge. Reach the arms up. Yes. Shoulders are relaxed. Core is engaged. Big inhale. Good. Ekapada. One-legged mountain pose. Standing on your right leg. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Good. Exhale. This time we're going to go into figure four glute stretch. So we're going to bring our hands to heart center. We're going to cross our left ankle on top of our right thigh, and we're going to press our hips back. Perfect. Now for balancing purposes, it's counterintuitive, but the farther that you sit your hips back, the easier it is to balance. And then I want you to have an active left toe. So your toes are spread wide on your left foot. Press the palms in towards one another, sit a little further back, open up that left hip. Good. One-legged mountain, inhale, rise up, arms up, lift up. Good, exhale, we're gonna step it back. Airplane the arms, crescent lunge, step. Big breath in. Good, hold, shoulders are back, lift through the heart. Good, from here, we're gonna bring our hands to the ground. All right, so we're gonna either step into the opposite lunge or jump into the opposite lunge. So we're gonna press into our hands, and you're just going to step to the other side, or step. You don't have to jump. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. You did it. Okay, now listen, we're gonna do the exact same thing, but instead of going into this like lunge, you're gonna go into runner's lunge, where your right foot is on the outside of your right hand. You ready? We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna jump, right foot on the outside of your right hand. Yep, runner's lunge. Stepping is perfect. Awesome job. Okay, put your back knee on the ground. Keep your left hand down. We're gonna reach the right arm up for a nice twist. Stay here, stay with it. So you're grounding into that left hand. Notice if your left shoulder is stuck in your ear, and instead find length, lift and open. Find a beautiful opening here. Big inhale. Now, know that this is a lot for most of us, and you don't have to move on from here. If you would like, you can bend that back left leg. And again, maybe this is as far as it goes. Maybe this is sensational enough. Maybe you reach back and you're trying to reach for that foot. It may never come, but you're reaching. Or maybe you just take it into a half bind. Keep opening that right shoulder behind you. Breathe here. Wherever you are is perfect. One more inhale. Good. We're going to gently let go of something, and then we're going to let go of that foot if we had a hold of it. Bring your hand now. We're going to do one more jump switch. We're going to go back to the normal leg. So we're going to bring our right leg back, our left leg forward. If your legs are feeling tired, just step. That took an extra momentous jump for sure. All right, guys. Here we go. We're going to ground into our feet. We're going to open it up into warrior two. So reach up, and then you're facing your right side. So left hand forward. Yep. Perfect. Facing the right. Left hand is forward. Right hand is back. There we go. Good. Beautiful inhale. All right. So we're going to go into triangle pose. So I want you to straighten both of your legs. And then I want you to bring your hands to your hips for a moment. We're going to go into like, oh no, she didn't. So tilt your hips back. If you have a block or if you have something to raise up, you can always use that. Otherwise, you're just going to bring your left hand to the shin or to a block, and then your right hand up. Good. Magnetize your inner thighs towards one another, like you're trying to make your mat scrunch. Lift, keep lifting up and out of the pose. So you're not necessarily leaning all the weight onto your hand. You're reaching your right hand up. You're opening up your heart, rolling that right shoulder back. Good. And then you're trying to press your right hip away from you. So almost like you're leaning back. So right hip pushes back away from your heart. Good. One more breath here. We're going to take it, if you can, into a half bind. So right hand, you're going to bring it behind your back. I'm just going to hold on to the back of your back. All right. If you have the space, you can try to hook it and hold on to your left hip. We're going to go into half moon. If you can, keep your bind. It's fun. Okay. So looking slightly in front of your left toes, about 6 inches to a foot, you're going to start to lift up. Bring your left hand down to the ground, about 6 inches to a foot in front of you, and lift through your right foot. There you go. Big breath in. If you need to, you can be on the tips of your fingers, or if you need to, bend your knee a little bit so you can touch the ground. So this next pose I like to call Look Ma, No Hands. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to bring it to your heart center, so you no more touching. You can do this. It's okay if it's messy. Inhale, lift. You can breathe. Perhaps you could be super okay in this moment, even if it's not the best. Inhale, it's okay. Exhale, put that hand down, and then we're going to open back up, warrior two. So gently put the foot down. Here we go, open back up. So hopefully you had a nice smile to your face. We got a little tricky, huh? Good. All right, inhale, we're going to reverse the warrior. Reach up with that left hand, light on the right. Good. Exhale, take it down and through. Chaturanga Dandasana. Float the left leg if you wish. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. All right. Last time through. Here we go. Left leg lifts up into the air. Good. Exhale, gently step it through. Low lunge. Inhale, we rise up, press into your feet. Find the strength of your legs as we rise. Crescent lunge, relax the shoulders. All right, we're going into one-legged mountain pose. Here we go. Step forward, drop the arms. Flex that right toes like you're standing on something. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti Iti. We're going to sit back that glute, figure four glute stretch. Press palms. Find a drishti, a focal point. Good. Sit a little deeper if you can. Big inhale. One more inhale here. Exhale fully. Good. Stand up. Mountain, one-legged mountain. Reach up. Good. We're going to step it back. Crescent lunge into airplane arms. Palms down. Good. Shine the heart forward. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Hands down to the ground. This is the jumping, fun little lunge part. All right. So here we go. We're going to jump, just normal jump. Other leg in front. Go. Or step. Yep. Perfect. Now we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to jump into runner's lunge. So left foot is going to be forward on the outside of your left hand. Go whenever you're ready. Good. Perfect. Put the back knee on the ground. Untuck that back toe. Press into your right hand and then lift the left arm up. Spinal twist here. Lift and look. Notice if your jaw got a little tighter. Relax your jaw. Go easy through the eyes. And really try to open the shoulder back. If you have space, maybe you bend that back foot. Maybe you have some space that you can reach in the direction of that back bent leg. No judgment if you can't reach it. Breathe here. Good. We're doing one more round of breathing here. Inhale. Let go of the foot, nice and gentle. Hand comes back around on either side. Here's lift the back knee. We're going to do that jump or step to the opposite leg. Foot goes on the inside. So right foot is now front. There we go. Open it up. Warrior two. We're going to face the left side of the room. So right hand is forward. There you go. Good. We're getting it. Relax the shoulders. Good. So both legs are now going to be straight. Hands come to the hips. Oh, no, she didn't. So tap those hips back. Good. Keep pressing hips back as you take your left hand gently towards the shin. Left arm lifts up. Okay, so try not to put all of your weight on that front shin. You're lifting up and out of the pose and then press your hips back behind you. Trying to send your hips and your heart in the opposite direction. Good. One more round of breath. Magnetize legs towards one another. Karate chop them in almost. Big inhale. Good. From here, half bind. Take your left hand, bend it behind you at the elbow. And you're just holding. Yep. Now look forward about a foot in front of your right foot. We're going to go into half moon. Okay. So right hand's going to come to the ground. You can keep your knee bent. Lift your back left leg. Flex the back toes. Know that you can be okay right here, right now, on one leg with one arm. And then, look, Ma, no hands. Press into your foot. Know that you're good. Lift your right hand to the heart center. Breathe here. Good. Know that you have perseverance, even if you get a little messy. One more inhale. Good. Put the hand back down gently. Step it back. Crescent lunge with warrior hands. Press the hands down. Good. Perfect. Open it up. Warrior two. Nicely done. Good. Reverse our warrior. Inhale. Press into your feet. Lift up. Look up. And then exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Our last and final chaturanga of the practice, guys. You can float your right leg if you wish. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. Perfect. I want you to do 2 rounds of breath here. Fill up completely. Inhale. Open mouth, let it go. Good. Go ahead and bend the knees. Bring the knees together. You're going to put your knees on the ground. We're going to sit back onto the heels. Good. Bring your hands to heart center for a moment. Know that if this is uncomfortable for you, we're not going to be here long. All right. So I want you to check in with this heartbeat, with this breath. So our one and only back bend is in dedication to this heart, to this moment. So we're gonna come back up onto our knees. Press your knees down into the ground. And for me, for camel's pose, I like to at least start off with my toes bent. So that way when we do reach back, you have a little bit less to go. But if you like being there, that's fine too. All right, so we're gonna bring our hands to our low back and making sure that all of your fingers are pressing down into your imaginary pant pockets. And it's just there to remind us to ground down through our tailbone. Okay, so it's supporting our back, ground down through our tailbone. I want you to press into your feet. And then I want you to start looking diagonally at the room that you're in. Start to send your gaze 6 inches farther up. Pressing into your knees, start to open the heart, pressing the hips down. Open, breathe. We're gonna be here for 5 breaths, just short of a lifetime, but never long enough when we're honoring our heart. Big inhale. Good, exhale. Good, inhale. 3 of which can be lion's breath. So remember, tongue out, eyes crazy. Good, one more. Good, if you have one more in you, you can also open up, coil the hands down towards your feet if you have that space for our last and final breath. Good, gently, like it matters. Bring your hands back to heart center, sit back down onto your heels. And then I want you to bring your hands looking gently, softly to your own heart, honoring this breath, this heartbeat. Beautiful. Go ahead now, bring your hands on either side of you, sitting onto the side of your hip. Allow the legs to come out to the front of you. Padangusthasana. So allow the fleshy bit, remove all the fleshy bits out of the way. Feel your sit bones grounded down. Flex the feet towards your face and then inhale, lift up, reach up. Good, and then exhale, we're gonna bow out and over in the direction that we want to go. Not caring where we end up going, but just allowing ourselves to just relax. Dropping our head. Noticing as we inhale, it's like a wave. As we inhale, the body moves. And then as we exhale, we go a little deeper into the pose. You can hold on to either the ground, the shins, or maybe you have space, you can hold on to your toes. Trying to tuck the chin into your chest, relaxing the back of your neck. Noticing the wave as the breath moves through the body. And then as we're here, I want you to notice, have you ever paid attention to something? So say you were looking at buying a new car, and then all of a sudden, that's all the cars you kept seeing was that particular car. Everywhere you went, you saw that car. And it tends to be that what we pay attention to, we bring more of into our life. We see more of it. And so perhaps instead of looking for problems, instead of constantly watching the news and seeing what's wrong with the world, that instead we process and we focus on the things that we want to see more of. And just perhaps that's what we'll get more of. Good. Start to gently bring our hands, walk them back in. Bend your knees. And then I want you to just nice and slowly, bit by bit, I want you to round down. We're going to just lay onto the mat. And as we lay down, I want you to, we're not doing any more back bends, by the way. I want you to just zip the arms up over the head, stretch, get your little toes in the opposite direction. Get really long for a moment after that back bend. It might feel really good. I want you to hug now your right leg into your chest. Give it a nice little squeeze. And then I want you to take it a little bit wider, closer towards the armpit, away from the rib cage. And then we're going to slowly let that leg come over now, spinal twist over to the left side of the room. So you can rearrange your hips if you need to, and then allow that right knee to fall over to the left. Arms can be out to a T, and then your head looks over to your left shoulder. Your eyes can be soft. They can be closed. Just noticing your own breath. The way your belly moves with your breath. The rise and fall of your chest. And then gently bring that knee back to center. And then I want you to extend that leg up into the air. And then slowly, bit by bit, using your arms as a kickstand to slow you down. You're just going to lower that foot to the earth, taking your time, noticing all the tiny muscles in that leg. Everything it takes to move that leg, you're noticing. And then whenever the foot finally touches the earth, allow it to be. It's relaxed. And it feels a whole lot longer. It's there. It's supported by the earth. Now taking our left leg, we're going to hug it into our chest. We're going to give it a squeeze, some love and appreciation to that left leg. It's taken us so far. Bring it now a little wider of the rib cage towards the armpit. And then now let it come across the body, spinal twist. So towards the right side. You can move the hips if you need. Taking your chin, your gaze over to the left shoulder. The eyes can be closed. And again, noticing the breath as it moves through the body, where it wants to go and where it doesn't. Notice maybe the shift in your perspective, the way you feel right now. And then bring that knee back to center. Extend now your left leg up into the air. Using your arms, maybe bring them a little closer slowly, bit by bit, like it matters. Paying attention to every part of the movement. You're going to slowly bring that leg closer to the ground. With all the control in the world. With the care, love. And then as it arrives to the earth, let it go. Let it feel supported. We're coming into our sweet Shavasana. So start to, if you need to move or wiggle any bits, get really comfortable here. Let the arms just relax by your side. You've done enough. You are enough. Let the legs just fall out to the side. And allow the earth to come up and meet you, to support you. I'll leave you with a few natural breaths. Starting to bring awareness back into your body. Taking your thumb and gently tapping or running your thumb along each of your finger, pointer, index, middle, ring, and then pinky, and then back again. And then that invites movement, maybe wiggling and rolling out the wrist, the ankles. And then again, reaching the arms up and over the head. Stretch, get really long. And then I want you to use your right arm as a pillow as you curl up to the right fetal position, taking your time. There's no hurry, no worry. Right arm as a pillow. Your left arm is there right in front of the heart, supporting you. Connecting back in with all that you are, with how you feel right now. Remembering contentment here. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and push the floor away. Come into a comfortable seated position. And then allow the hands to come to your heart center, bowing softly to your own heart. Oh, dogs. Bowing softly to your own heart, acknowledging the light that's within you and the light that's in with others. That no light shines brighter than another. They're just different. And then now I want you to bring your thumbs gently to the middle of your forehead, right between your eyebrows. And I want us to ask for compassion and for the ability to watch our thoughts, to stay positive. We're going to bring our thumbs now into our lips. And we ask that we watch our words, the ones that we speak out loud to ourselves and to others. And lastly, we bring our hands, our thumbs into our heart center, connecting back into that beautiful heartbeat, the breath. We're going to ask for compassion to infuse every action that we take. We're going to close the class with one deep sigh. So we're going to fill up, get really big with as much air as possible. Open mouth, let everything go. Good. Open the eyes. Thank you for joining me in today's class. Peace and love. Namaste. Thank you, guys. Sorry about my dog and my kids and everything else. Thank you for joining me.